Our philosophy for training here at UVA is that we want our residents to leave here feeling like they are the best of the best, that they're the smartest person in the room when they're at a national meeting. Not only that they know cardiothoracic diseases and how to manage them, but also that they're technically able to manage them with confidence.
Our philosophy is that you should complete our training program ready for independent practice and hopefully an academic practice where we've also given you a profile at national meetings, where we've given you opportunities to succeed at research and to really make a name for yourself so that you're going to be a top recruit to whatever program you go on to after UVA.
Medical students who are interested in an I-6 program or general surgery residents who are interested in a cardiothoracic surgical fellowship should strongly consider UVA for their training, given the long history of training the next generation of surgical leaders here at UVA. Specifically, our trainees who have gone through the CT surgical program here have gone on to lead many of the major organizations, STS, AATS, the STSA, and our faculty members continue to hold active roles in those organizations.
The I-6 program at UVA is truly unique in several ways. One, it's one of the most established I-6 programs here in the country. It was one of the first ones developed, and we've had 3 graduates so far. Some of the reasons so far that it's been successful are that we've had a long history of training cardiothoracic residents, so we knew coming into it what the end product should look like.
I was fortunately accepted for an away rotation as a 4th-year student in medical school, and when I came to UVA and saw the educational environment, the resident camaraderie, and the emphasis on training residents to become excellent, both technical surgeons and educators, I knew that this was the place I needed to train.
So when I advise students who are looking at I-6 programs, whether it be at UVA or anywhere else, I really encourage them to look not just at the training program for cardiothoracic surgery, but at the general surgery program as well. And we're really fortunate at UVA to have a very strong general surgery program with which our I-6 residents are integral to, in addition to our cardiothoracic training program.
We want people who like to teach. We want people who enjoy being a well-rounded physician, able to take care of not just the cases and the patients, but also interacting professionally and effectively with the families and with the referring physicians and the consultants.
In addition to that long legacy that will precede your training, the program continues to focus on training technically strong cardiothoracic surgeons and training them in a way that sets them up for success when they're done with fellowship.
What I like best about the UVA thoracic surgery residency, I'd be hard-pressed not to say the resident camaraderie, both in the division of cardiac and thoracic surgery, but in the department of surgery as a whole. This place is truly a family, and the friends I've made here are lifelong, and I feel really fortunate to be a part of it.
The goal is to develop leaders that are clinically outstanding, are able to do research in whatever form they choose, and are great educators, whether they're in an academic situation or whether they're in a practice situation where they need to educate their colleagues, their co-workers, their patients.
We like to think of ourselves as doing our best to create the best all-around people, the best all-around doctors, and the best all-around educators in the institution.
Our division is an academic powerhouse with NIH-funded researchers, members of national editorial boards, members of national committees, and a commitment to excellence and a national reputation. That being said, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a family. It feels like a small community program where we care about our fellows, care about our trainees, and everything that we do is focused on our resident education.
I think we have all the facets and really fire on all cylinders, from academic to research, to technical expertise in the operating room. I think we're unparalleled looking across the country. And I think it speaks to the pride we have for the program, to the product that we're proud to deliver at the end of training.
Benefits of being at UVA is that it's just a fantastic community from an academic and intellectual standpoint of who we get to work with within the medical center. And then Charlottesville is just a terrific place to live. I can't think of many places where you can have the academic powerhouse that UVA is, and yet in a really pleasant setting, climate-wise, community-wise.
We are very collegial among our faculty and residents as well, and oftentimes we'll socialize outside of the hospital, which I think really builds a true family feel, which is important as your life may change over the 8 years of training.
People are happy to work here. People come to work with a smile on their face, and it's an easy place to work. It's an easy place to get around. There's a lot of opportunities to do outdoor activities. There's wineries and breweries, great restaurants all over the place. Really anything you're looking for you can find either in Charlottesville or a short drive away.